Hey everyone, Micah here with Ebike School, and I have done it again. I have bought something weird from China. This time it's a mini electric jet boat. What's an electric jet boat? Let's find out together. I couldn't find the big crowbar, so hopefully this one will be enough.
And by the way, make sure you stick around to the end of the video, where I'll be giving away a free Pucky Puppy Bulldog electric bike to one lucky person watching this video right now. Plus, you don't want to miss all the shenanigans I get up to with this mini jet boat.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. That, my friends, is an electric mini jet boat. Want to check this thing out, Dad?
Yeah, what'd you get in this time? Just what we needed.
Crowbar.
You brought the small crowbar.
There we go. Oh man, that's even prettier in person. I picked this blue color because it looked, nice on screen, but this looks even better than I was expecting. What is this? Ah, here's the charger. Yeah, the charger matches the boat, kind of. Oh, they gave me a life jacket. It's like the that original yellow boat that I got from China. It came with all those life jackets. It's actually a pretty nice one too.
Yeah, that looks better.
What is this?
Is this the outer flotation ring?
Oh yeah, this is the like little bumper protector thing.
And here's the hand pump for it.
Yeah, we'll play with that later. I don't think we need the safety protector.
Nope.
I don't think we need the safety protector.
No.
Oh, it's like a NASCAR.
Oh, great.
The wheel comes right off,
Yeah.
so easy exit. I hope it comes off. Looks like it does.
It didn't fall off in shipping.
Yeah, I think these are quick release pins. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
That's cool.
Little quick release pins.
I like that.
I guess that's the gas pedal down there. There's no brake, you just kind of slow down. A little clip here to lift up the seat. Seat's foam. Careful there.
And that would be the battery.
Oh my gosh, it's got a bilge pump.
What message is that sending?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this tiny little boat has a bilge pump. That's awesome. Alright, let's get this out and try putting it up on the table there.
Watch these nails on the bottom.
So it's not terribly heavy, it's just bulky. You ready?
Yep.
How's that feel? I think it's supposed to be 70-something pounds. I mean, I haven't gotten it wet yet, but it looks pretty good from first glance. Oh, I got a little bit of rub in the paint job here, though.
Yeah, well, came from halfway around the world.
But yeah, it looks pretty good.
It does have a bow eye. So this is interesting. It's got one hex and one Phillips. Is that to deter theft?
Right, so I guess we should get that steering wheel on. We've got thrust vector.
Oh yeah.
I guess it didn't come with an instruction manual, did it?
You're making the assumption that we would read it.
Yeah, well, this actually looks pretty good. I didn't know what to expect. You kind of... It's not totally sight unseen. I got pictures and videos from the factory, but...
I kind of like it.
Don't judge it too soon. We haven't actually gotten it wet yet.
Yeah, well.
It's supposed to do almost 30 miles an hour, like 48 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, I don't want to do that fast.
From here, it was time to bring the jet boat down to my parents' pond for a little water testing. One of the things I really liked about these little boats is that you don't need a trailer for them like you would for a real boat or even for a jet ski. They could fit inside of a car or an SUV, or in my case, in the back of an electric mini truck. Now, while we're getting ready to splash the boat, let me tell you a bit about how I got here. So I bought this boat from China after finding the factory on Alibaba. I went through a lot of factories to find one that I thought would be good enough quality that it was worth taking the risk on something like this. I was able to specify some things like the motor power and the color, but it's largely a what you see is what you get kind of situation, and I also had to put up with a lot of delays in production. I'm talking months before I was able to finally get this thing crated up in China and shipped to the US. It cost me around $4,000 for the boat and the battery, but I got a spare battery for it as well, which put me at closer to $5,500 all in. You may think that price is crazy, though on which end of the crazy spectrum depends on whether you know how much boats and jet skis actually cost. For something smaller and lighter, but theoretically just as powerful with a top speed of 30 miles per hour, I'm hoping this will be more convenient and a lot cheaper than a jet ski. Okay, now back to testing. Once we got the boat back on the ground, it was time to drop in the battery, which is around a 5 kilowatt-hour lithium iron phosphate pack that goes under the seat, and it weighs nearly 80 pounds by itself. It's theoretically portable, but just barely. From there, it was time to get the boat in the water. Again, it's small and light enough to do it without a trailer, though it's definitely not as easy as launching a kayak, that's for sure.
So, appears to be holding water so far. It's a good sign.
So far.
Yeah, let me just toss the life jacket on.
Don't let go. Any last word for your 1/3 subscribers, just in case this doesn't go well today?
It's been fun.
You're the best son I've ever had.
Alright, turning the key, pushing the on button. Nothing's happened. Still nothing.
The readout lighting up?
No, I don't have any lights.
Oh, we got some. It's on. You gotta depress this.
Oh yeah, that's a main, yeah.
Just for the record, folks, that was the oceanographer figuring it out.
Yeah.
I mean, just blip the pedal just to see if you've got propulsion.
Woo! At least we know it's going forwards.
Don't rooster tail me.
Woo! Ooh, it's powerful. Woo! Maybe I'm just timid, but it feels like when you turn sharp, you're really kind of keeling over, whatever it's called.
Well, do a straight line pass and see what it'll do. I may have forgotten to mention this is a no-wake zone.
Yeah, I think we're past that. It's hard to get a sense of the balance of this thing. Because it's like, when I let off the gas, I feel like the bow's really coming back down.
It seems to be throwing a lot of water up off the bow. I mean, it's plowing, water up.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like, I feel like when I'm coming into, like when I'm slowing down, I'm really digging in the bow. Once you get up on a plane, it feels good. The other thing is, I don't think I've gone past half throttle so far. Like, it's a little scary, so I haven't given it everything it has yet. Also, you gotta make turns kind of smoothly, because I feel like it'll roll you over. That's probably why they give you that inflatable bumper.
Yeah, I think for some people, it could be problematic. I mean, what's the slowest engagement of the throttle that you have?
I mean, you can go pretty slow. Let's see.
Oh, all right, so it's not an on-off switch.
Oh no, like it seems to have good range.
If you could not destroy my dock before I finish building it, I would appreciate it. Once you get it up on a plane,
Yeah.
then it's not throwing much of a bow wake forward, you know?
Yeah, it feels good once you get it up on a plane. You just kind of got to fight through the turbulence to get it there.
The fear. How tight is the steering?
Like, what's the turning radius?
No, I mean, like, how much effort does it take to turn?
Oh, not much. I can, like, pinch it and turn it with 2 fingers.
Okay. Well, that's good. So, I mean, you have low-speed control of the throttle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm basically turning in its length right here.
Well, without any V-hull there, I mean, you just have a slightly rounded bottom, so there's nothing stopping it from turning in its own length.
Yeah. There's just 2 things that, you know, maybe after more than 2 minutes on this, I'll be a little more comfortable with. But the first is when you let off the throttle, you kind of plow back down, and it makes you want to lean back to lift the bow up.
Yeah.
The other is if you're going pretty fast and then you let off the throttle and you turn, then all of a sudden you feel like you're about to throw yourself over the side.
What percentage of the accelerator you think you've gone to?
Maybe I got halfway down on the pedal. I'll try and do another round and see if I can be brave enough to put the pedal all the way down.
Well, the other thing is that the center of gravity is, I mean, this thing is very well ballasted because that big heavy battery is sitting below your butt.
I mean, from there it looks that way. Maybe when you're in it, you feel like you're getting thrown to the side when you turn sharp.
Well, I've been in a lot of sailboats where there's, 6 tons of ballast and it still feels like you're going to, fall over on your side, but you're not.
Yeah, well,
I think that's a comfort level issue.
yeah, there's not much keel on this.
No, there's not much keel.
I'm going to try and do another high-speed break and see if I can get a little faster.
Be careful. I don't want to have to come rescue in this.
At this point, you're probably thinking, why aren't you giving your dad a turn? Well, this thing is mine. I don't want to give it up. Though I did plan for this possibility, and what I didn't tell you before is that I didn't just buy one jet boat, I actually bought 2.
Oh yeah, I got a couple cupfuls of water over the bow that time. Yeah, the trick is you got to overcome plowing speed to hit planing speed. This pond is just a little bit small to get into like high enough speeds to feel comfortable planing. By the time you get to planing speed, you're at the turn. But I mean, I think when we get this out in like a bigger lake or out into the river, then suddenly you're going to hit a speed where it becomes very comfortable.
And that's exactly what I was hoping to do, because as much fun as it was in my parents' pond here, there's a limit to how fast you can go before you just fling yourself up onto the bank when you can't make the turns. What I really needed is some more open water. But since I haven't registered the boats yet for use in public waterways, a local private lake is just the place where I can hopefully really open it up.
Well, I got her from a cargo ship, looking sleek and mean. A 6-foot rocket in electric bluish green. It's shaped like a boat, but don't you be fooled. She's got a water jet and zero fuel. Little blue lightning, she's a crazy ride. My knees stick out, but I'm full of pride. She zips and she zooms with electric might till she hits one wave and I'm airborne mid-flight. Yow! I hit the throttle, now I'm flying past a pier. Local stop and stare or just run in fear. She's fast and she's loud with the water jet hum. But don't take a turn fast or you'll bruise your bum. Now the Coast Guard said, that's not a boat, but I told 'em, buddy, she sure can float. They laughed when I flipped and landed in the sand. But I got back in with the juice box in hand. Little blue lightning, she's a pocket sea beast, like a bathtub missile at a Florida feast. She's twitchy and wild like a cat on caffeine, with the soul of a blender and the grace of a bean. I gave rides to the tourists, the brave and the bold. They all scream, dude, I'm not that old. It's got no brakes and it don't obey, but we still take her out every sunny day. Little blue lightning, she's a slapstick dream. Looks like a joke, but she's got real steam. Should probably wear a helmet or at least a vest, 'cause this tiny boat's an extreme sport test. Woo! Little blue lightning, zipping down the bay. One more wave and I'm flying away. Woo! She's my pint-sized panic, my comically aquatic. Little blue lightning.
Alright, I think that went pretty darn well. Yeah, it definitely makes a difference having more open room to run. Below planing speed, the boat just feels heavy, but as soon as you can open it up, it flies like a jet ski. Though if I'm being totally honest with you, I still didn't go wide open throttle. I probably got to 3/4 at most. This thing just terrifies me at such high speeds. It has so much power that I'm just afraid of getting thrown out at 30 miles an hour. The only question I have left now is, what the heck am I going to do with this third one?
And now it is time for my favorite part of these videos, the eBikes for Good giveaway. This is a program I started to give out free e-bikes to people in need, someone who it will change their life for the better. I'm excited to announce that this week I'm giving away a Pucky Puppy Bulldog. So big thanks to the e-bike brand Pucky Puppy for their generosity in helping me make this possible. Now the Pucky Puppy Bulldog is a very high performance, off-road e-bike. It is obviously, 28 miles per hour. You're definitely going to get that with these higher performance e-bikes, so full class 3 top speed. But that rear motor is a 1350 watt hub motor. That is some serious power. Not only that, it puts out 120 Newton meters of torque. That is a ton of torque. Most average e-bikes, 50, 60, 70 Newton meters of torque. Powerful ones, 90, 100 Newton meters, but 120, that puts it right up there near the top with the highest power retail e-bikes out there. On top of that, it's got not one, but 2 batteries. Those are 48 volt, 15 amp hour batteries. So each one by itself, 720 watt hours. Each single battery is about average for the e-bike space right now, but it's got 2 of them, so 1,440 watt hours. They claim up to 130 miles of range. Now, of course, that's going to be when you're, pedaling to help. If you're just using that throttle, you're going to get less than 130 miles, but with nearly 1.5 kilowatt hours of capacity, you've still got a ton of battery there to go really, really far. And any e-bike that can go far, you want it to be comfortable because you're going to be sitting on there for a while when you're doing those long range rides. And so this is a full suspension e-bike. It's got that suspension up front, but it also has rear suspension with that shock there in the middle. So you've got a full suspension setup combined with those 4-inch fat tires. So between the two, you've just got a lot of squish on this bike. I've ridden this one a bunch. It is super comfortable to ride around. I know a lot of people use these off-road e-bikes in the city, even though they're, really meant for off-roading. And for city use, it's great because any pothole, any curb, just gonna soar right over that stuff. Of course, on top of that, it's got the other things that most city riders want and need. It's got full LED lights, full fender package. It's got that included rear rack. It's also got dual piston hydraulic disc brakes, so good quality brakes to add in there. Any bike that's gonna be powerful and fast, you definitely wanna make sure it's got as much stop as it has go. And so the Pucky Puppy Bulldog here definitely spec'd well on the brakes also. Now this is I believe it's $1,950 bike. It's a little higher MSRP. And so I know that this might be out of the range of a lot of people who this type of bike would help, and that's exactly what the eBikes for Good program I started is for. If you are someone that this Pucky Puppy Bulldog bike would make a huge difference in your life, if it would help you get around, get to work, give you that transportation that you're lacking, then let me know. I want you to head on over to my website, EbikeSchool.com/ebikesforgood. The link is down here somewhere at the bottom of the screen. Just fill out the form there. Let me know what your situation is. There's nothing that you need to buy. There's nothing you need to sign up for. No credit card, nothing like that. It is just a simple web form to let me know what your situation is. Tell me your story and why the Pucky Puppy Bulldog would help improve your life. What would it help you do that you're not able to right now? How would it give you that transportation independence that I fully believe e-bikes give to so many people? I'm going to go through those entries. I will pull out the deserving ones. I get a lot of entries in there that's just like, hey, I'd love a free e-bike. So, I go through and I pull out the ones that sound like, it would really impact someone's life. Then among those, there will be a random drawing, and I will announce at the end of my next video who's going to win that Pucky Puppy Bulldog. So again, big thanks to the company for helping me sponsor this giveaway. I'm super excited to be able to get this bike out to someone because I know it is going to make a huge difference in their life, because as someone who's been in the e-bike industry for over 15 years now, I've seen just what a big difference e-bikes make for people. Now it is time to announce the winner of the eBikes for Good giveaway from my last video. And the randomly selected deserving entrant who will be getting a free e-bike is
Richard S.
So congratulations. I'm glad to be getting that e-bike out to you, and everyone else. If an e-bike would help change your life, make sure you head on over to EbikeSchool.com/ebikesforgood. Let me know your situation, and hopefully I will be announcing your name at the end of my next video to win that Bulldog. Last but not least, before we go, it's time to announce the book giveaway from my last video. And the randomly selected commenter who will win a free copy of one of my books is
Bicella, and I hope I read that correctly.
So congratulations. Just let me know which one of my books you'd like. You can choose from DIY Lithium Batteries, DIY Solar Power, the Ultimate Do-It-Yourself E-Bike Guide, or my latest book, The Electric Bike Manifesto. And anybody else who wants a chance to win one of my books for free, all you have to do is put a comment down below this video. You can say anything you'd like, and hopefully you'll be the randomly selected commenter at the end of my next video. If you don't want to wait that long to hopefully win a free copy of one of my books, you can always find them on Amazon. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you here next time.
Thanks for watching Bike School.